Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast for Unification. Today we continue the coverage of the UGL. Is it GL? Unification Global League? Yeah, UGL. Need to get used to the shortage there. We finished Group B last time. Now we're starting in Group C. Here you see the bracket. In Group C there are Futomaki, Odourless, Kopini and GPR. And the first match in round 1 will be Futomaki against Odourless. Here's the draft for those two. Odourless banned Thousand Suns and Orcs, and Futomaki banned Elder and Steel Legion. The picks for Odourless: Dark Angel, Space Marine, Imperial Guard versus Futomaki, Sisters of Battle, Mechanicus and Blood Angels. For Futomaki I know, because I've seen some matches of him, that he likes Sisters of Battle and Mechanicus, Adeptus Mechanicus. Not sure how good he is with Blood Angels. The first map in Group C is always Titan's Fall, one of my least favorite maps, so I'm glad that I wasn't seated in Group C, but yeah, let's see what these guys pick for their first match on Titan's Fall. And here we are, on the 1000 side, playing Imperial Guard. It's Odourless. Odourless, whatever. On the top side, playing Blood Angels, it is Futomaki. He has sometimes this hat here, and I don't know who that is, if that's someone political or meme. I'm not sure. He is all yellow. And yeah, we see an interesting infantry command here in the middle. I'm not sure. I don't play this map very often. This position looks okay. I think you could go even a little further. I think the build radius is about here, and I would agree on having it further, but yet, so the units put inside can now cover these. The generator position I would have liked more on the back, because here it can be sniped a little bit easier. We have an 2 scout, armory and barracks opener, so this is most certainly assault marines, and on this side we have the most standard, I think, yeah, 2 guardsmen into command squad. It is a rather big map, but it does not have more than 1, 2, 3, 4 points players each, so you can go with only 2 capping squads, and both guys opt to do so. Here we have the first assault squad coming in. Only costs 2 population. I thought assault squads normally cost 3, but maybe wrong. There were some changes in vanilla even throughout the patches. And we have the first fire coming in, this time from Guardsmen against Blood Angel Scouts. Blood Angel Scouts are really good. He has the armory, so he could go for shotguns if he so desires. But this is going to be a cap, and immediately decap these guys. They can go into melee and slap those guys good. Scouts aren't not much bigger than Marines, but look at their arm. Look at the arms, they are so much stronger. Now they kept this again, and the guardsmen lost their morale. And will they lose? A lot of models actually. This guy gets absolutely murdered. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and a little miss micro here. But there is also the command squad going on here. Without a commander next to it, and still being able to stop the build up of these listening posts over here. Here they get away as the guardsmen got into the listening post, I assume. We may need to watch from Imperial Guard so we can see what they have inside. Yeah, but Futomaki has now more points, but not built up yet. He needs to get the servitor over there. Command squad, the commander on its own will not do a lot. You need a priest. You really need a priest. I mean, this is peculiar. Without the priest, look at how slow he's going. The priest gives like 33% or 25% movement speed, and also a lot of damage. So this is why you always go priest first and have it also immediately normally. There's the second assault squad now coming in. Should not double down on this Imperial Guard commissar. Commander should go and try to decap and kill some units, like this listening post over here, for example. There's no need to double 2 squads chasing down this. Yeah, this is what you want to go. Now that he's even decapping the relic here, and now these assault marines going ham on those guardsmen. They will kill them if they stay here for an extended amount of time. 1 model down, 2 model down, 3, 4 models down, and all with a think kill. This is why they got away, because everybody was busy think killing some guardsmen. But now here you are on the base, this listening post is getting upgraded, there's a command sword coming in, another sword getting in. So this is now your cue to leave with these assault marines. This is now the cue to leave. You should leave here. He's even tier 2. Okay, I totally missed that. He is tier 2. Tier 2 is not yet even started for Futomaki. Now it starts, so he saw that his enemy is tier 2. And this is... he has more of the map. He has way bigger economy. Like, way bigger. But he is guardsman in tier 2. If he lets... Okay, this guy died as he moved out. My camera, what the crap is going on? This guy stays here dead, looking at these guys menacingly. But yeah, there will be a mechanized command, and there will be enough resources for some chimeras, I assure you. This is good with these scouts. I thought he had one more scout. Okay, he takes the middle. But tier 2 should finish, yeah, in some time. And yeah, you will most certainly face chimeras. The question is, as Blood Angels, what do? You get melter bombs, of course. But melter bombs is no real answer for continued vehicle production. What you want to have is probably either vehicles on your own, like land speeders, land speeder Tempest for example, or Devastators. You can also get Devastators, but the Devastator damage for Blood Angel isn't the strongest. Yeah, so this is no good to stay here. Look at the damage so mounting. Losing models left and right, and this, you cannot kill the tech priests when there are chimeras. But this was a misplay, losing way too much models here. He gets the critical. What you could go also, but yeah, for this you need more map control, is to get these select deposits. Command Squad doing what Command Squad does best. Command Squad does best, killing enemy listening posts and plasma generators. Tier 2 is now finished, and what does he go for? He goes for normal marines with melters, I guess. This is... I tried this once and it didn't work. Yeah, this is his response to that. I mean, he still has the superior economy, yes, by far. He loses some points here and there, but he can justify trading unfavorably, but not too much. Now has the commander, the sergeant here. He needs melter bombs. He has two assault squads, and melter bombs would kill at least one chimera here. Getting now melter bombs, as I said. Now has these guys getting some melter guns as well, but they are alone here. Okay, one. Did he throw two? It seems like you only need one. Now these get tied down into melee. Not sure if one would be enough, but yeah, he did most certainly throw two melter bombs. But you see what I mean, that melter bombs alone is no answer. You kill one chimera, but there are still three more. So a vehicle would have been better, I guess, which can continuously fire. You could also go for dreadnoughts. I'm not very familiar with the vehicle options for Blood Angels, apart from the wings one. Can you get multi-melters on... I think you can get multi-melters on the land speeders. This would be an appropriate answer, I think. Would be land speeders, not Tempest, but normal land speeders with multi-melters would have been probably the answer, but this is now getting really sour. He didn't even upgrade all his points. He got the more economy because he did have all the relics, and you see it, he still has it. But yeah, there's no way this heavy bolter turret will... this is an offensive heavy bolter turret. I was thinking that, yeah, the defensive bolter turret is way too late now, but this is an offensive bolter turret. There were even some specialists that are now killed the listening post and now capping the sword. And there you have another sync arrow. And I think this series has some more sync arrows in it, but this is, yeah, I can see on the replay only a few seconds remaining. So this is fortunate sync error only like 20 seconds before the game ends, and we see how this game would end with Imperial Guard victory. So Odourless takes the first game on Titan's Fall. In my mind, Futomaki is the favorite here, but you see that Odourless knows the basics as well, and got a rather quick tier 2. He upgraded the 2 points in his base. This made more or less up for missing a point outside. Yeah, then got tier 2, got quick vehicles, and does what you have to do with them. Even some, I like the specialists, like 2 squads of specialists, I think. But these are just guardsmen. 1 squad of specialists just for their melter guns to get these buildings down. They can also throw a nasty grenade, so that have dual purpose in that sense. Okay, so this was the first game. Let's see what map and factions are next. Futomaki can decide the map, and yeah, we will see what it will be. And here we are on the second map. It is Blood River. On the southern side, playing Dark Angels, it is Odourless. On the top side, playing Adeptus Mechanicus Explorators, it is Futomaki. And yeah, these are 2 factions that are really strong on this map. Normally you see a lot of scouts and scout aggression. I do not really like this opener because you will get your points, you will cap, so get the freaking generator first for some more economy, and then the Sacrisity Chamber. Or do you skip? You cannot skip a generator. Ah, okay. You have the turret, but the turret you can build without the Sacrisity Chamber. I'm almost certain. Or can you? Yeah, but Dark Angels, all in Dark Angels Scout Rush, as I showed you in the previous series, in the previous group stage, does not work because of this very guy here, the warrior with the flamer. The flamer does so much morale damage to your scouts and AoE damage. The scouts will not be able to stay alive. This turret is a very nice touch. The turret will help you defend this, but on the backside he can cap his points and can annoy you quite a bit. He will lose his connection here, his Wi-Fi connection as some would say, but you can use the ability to get the connection back for some reduced future connectivity. So I'm not sure if this was worth it. Has now half HP lost and has used the ability, but not as much capping was prevented than I thought. So there's still an economy advantage for the Dark Angel player here. And we have the Magus Explorator. So the opener was Warrior, 2 of his Paspits, and Magus Explorator. Has upgraded these guys even to 3. And we saw, the Sacrisity Chamber into turret, into generator, and 3 scouts. So the 3 scouts, as I said, they cannot be aggressive here. A little pathing here as well. This is forbidden. This was against the ruling to use the pathing, but it looks like it was not intentional. 2 squads with heavy cover can deal with them, get the southern point, and these Paspits are very dangerous in that they can get like these longless rifles. These are really mean rifles. Anti-infantry can also kill heavy infantry with them. Normally you get these at tier 2, and also they are 300 HP each, which is more than the scout here. I see the damage is really good as well, and this will be a decap most certainly, and even a killed scout squad if this in melee. Okay, there's the decap. Magus Explorator with the warrior, you see, loses connection really fast when he used his ability once. So that's why I thought this was not good. Getting now stubborn. Is he adding sniper rifles? This is the only reason why you would go Sacrisity Chamber with scouts, is to have some sniper rifles. But I guess also the turret. I'm not sure if you need a Sacrisity Chamber for the turret. I guess so. In the beginning I said it doesn't need it, but I think it does. Either the barracks or the armory. They now get grenade launchers. Grenade launchers also very good, getting some disruption in here. Boom, killing 1 scout model with 2 shots. Next scout model dies. And boom. Missed the shot here, but yeah, this is... The damage is... Now also the warrior comes in on the horizon. These scouts, yeah, they will just be minced here. Tech Marine can stay a little longer, but not for much. These scouts will need to abandon their position here, or else they will die. So he has now both relics under control here. Quick look at the tech progression. Is there a tier 2 going? Yes, tier 2 is going. Tier 2 is also going for Adeptus Mechanicus. Adeptus Mechanicus Explorators is special in that sense that they do not get any additional buildings than what you see here. You can summon in a turret with the Explorator, and you cannot upgrade your listing posts until tier 2. In tier 2 you can upgrade them to either a defensive position or a research position. Research counts as your research building. This is super bad micro. These guys with snipers go into melee. These guys without snipers need to go into melee. And yeah, they will pay the price, I guess. No, the snipers will deal quite a lot of damage. I eat my words here. Sorry. So these guys actually push back the his best bits, but yeah, they delayed this relic for quite some time. Critical locations have not been captured by either of those, either player. If any player, then the Dark Angels could probably get it. The Adeptus Mechanics is always a little low on squads. You see only two Skitari squads and Explorator and Warrior, so you have nothing to just move and forget. There is now the Machine Knave. Tier 2 is also finished, so he will probably upgrade his points. There you go, defensive post. Need to drink something, my throat is really dry. And these posts are evil, I tell you what. They do AoE damage with their sappy bits here. The range isn't the greatest, or more or less standard range, but the damage is really high. Here's the research post. I'm not sure if he does research anything, but you will see that his economy will skyrocket really quickly because he has all the upgrades. Data value yellow. This is an increase in squad cap and also unlocks some weapons. And scalp ropes, I think mainly scalp ropes, and gives you more squad cap. Yeah, these guys with grenade launchers are still very potent. He got grenade launchers over the long-last rifle because you can actually damage buildings with it. He tries to capture the middle and gets a little attacked by these scouts, but that's the warrior. Warrior running out of connections and will be stuck here. That's unfortunate. Does he research something? He does not. Does he build something? He does. The Archmagus. The Archmagus is really strong. He can call in a strike, an airstrike. He can also, he provides data, or can at least have a similar shout like the Explorator here to restore data level. And he has a very powerful long-ranged melter rifle here. Looking really futuristic, I have to say. One of my favorite models for Magus Explorator is actually the for Adeptus Mechanics is the Magus Explorator with her swords, and she has also like the cry guns and everything, cryo guns. But yeah, we have now the first Dreadnought here. Dreadnought goes for plasma cannons, of course. There's a big juicy infantry block where you can go, but you also have the warrior. The warrior still has the flamer, you cannot change it, of course. So the flamer mainly an anti-infantry, and we may or may not see some juicy plasma gunshots here. Come on, firing on the move actually hits. A little miss micro here. He's moving into melee, or what is he doing? They're even going into range to these melters. He needs to hold position. Just stand here and shoot a bit. Moving doesn't help you. Could probably go for a second one. Another shot on the move he hit. So what is this Dreadnought doing? Moving in. You can stay over here and shoot. Just stay here and hold position. So now he's just moving around and not shooting. He could have at least got like 3 to 4 shots off, like shots like this. This was a miss, and he's still moving. I think he has melee stance and yellow stance activated. You need to have the blue stance and range stance. At least the blue stance, that they are just not moving. This is really bad micro here on this part. Now they also a little bad micro here, let them go into range of this listing post, but you see the damage from this melter gun from the Archmagus is really high. You can more or less stay here and shoot, probably getting some of these vehicles, these spiders I call. Yeah, there they are, the Hellstalkers. And the Hellstalkers, actually two right away. So these guys can go into melee, they can also get some weapons, but for now they are probably best served in melee, tying down these Dreadnought, killing this turret. So these are your front line you need to have with your Skitarii. Even summoning on a turret here, the turret will probably not be long for this world. Okay, he has enough stuff to cover it, but yeah, now the Hellstalkers will just kill everything in the base. One is just completely moving the Dreadnought. The other one is over here. You could go for a Skull Swarm. This would be the very much appreciated for these Hellstalkers. You can either park it next to the Hellstalkers or attach it to the Spaspits and move these Hellstalkers. Or guys closer to it, even did go for the Might of the Death Ring. Yes, so he's tier 3, but I do not think he has the time to make anything worthwhile. You now need to use the data ability, either from the March Makers or from the that was used, or was the ability used? The ability was used, or from the Magus Explorator. So he is actually tier 3. Does he go anything? Death Ring is also a peculiar choice. Normally you would assume Battle Company is the best one, which it is. In the current version you would always want to go Battle Company, no doubts. But yeah, the economy is probably way in favor. Yeah, 100 economy, even going in third Hellstalker. Not that he has enough points, but this bug over here, this is very special. This has to do with the Hellstalkers. Not sure why. This has to do with the Hellstalker Chem Cannon. When you use the Chem Cannon, there's also chemicals coming out from the middle of the map. Don't ask me. This is Dawn of War. Dawn of War does very special things, and this is one of it. One squad of Deathwing Terminators actually out there. Will they come in? I mean, there's still a chance if you believe hard enough. What does he go for? Not upgrading them, reinforcing them yet. They will kill his Bespits very easily. So that's something. So this is probably tier 2 against tier 3, but the economy does not allow for continued production, or does it? That's probably, yeah, there's now the Assault Terminator. Not sure if I agree on this one. And there's the Sync Arrow. Jesus Christ. This time a lot earlier. The Sync Arrow is now about 2 minutes before this game's end. And we have a Terminator squad, we have a Dreadnought, we have a lot of his Bespits still. What do they have? They have grenade launchers. Those have nothing. But the Chem Cannon is probably the big part here, killing a lot of infantry over here. He has this point even captured, so his economy is really high. Getting another Hellstalker, getting tier 3 as well.
Yes.
What do you think? Who will win this? I give you a few seconds to think about it, and then I tell you who have won. It's Futomaki. Futomaki won this game, bringing it to a 1-1 situation. There's even, is this like a last cannon upgraded? Yes, so this is also anti-vehicle, so the Predator, the Dreadnought here will go down. I was a little harsh, but the micro in the beginning with the Dreadnought on this fight here, he could have won this fight over here, or at least make it worthwhile if he would have just parked the Dreadnought over here and let him shoot. Yeah, but this, yeah, even this is also not good getting the Sergeant. You need the members first because they reinforce much quicker. And you need some units out of the field. But yeah, I think the Hellstalkers in combination with this Buzzpits will kill these Terminators. Then they can kill this Machine Knave. There will be Assault Terminators coming out, but I think even those will die. And as soon as you hit tier 3, you can get some nasty stuff. I do not remember what you can get in tier 3.
Technological
Give me
singularity.
a moment. I think it's mainly upgrades you can get. For the Hellstalker as well, some upgrades. But yeah, very unfortunate sync error here. We need to imagine how this game turns out in the end. Yeah, Futomaki won this one, so this is now a decider on the final map. The factions that are remaining are Space Marines and Sisters of Battle. And here we are on the final match of this best of 3. It's 1-1. And yeah, we see on the left side, on Deadly Fun Archeology, playing Sisters of Battle, it is Futomaki. On the right side, playing Space Marines, we have Odourless. Odourless goes for the Chapel Barracks, and only, no, there are two Servitors, Chapel Barracks, and now the question is, does he go for Gens or Generalist Opener? We have also Adeptor Sororitas Convent, and no Vitiates, and only 1 missionary. This is a little low. You want 2 missionaries, I would assume. But it goes for a lot of Battle Sisters. And even goes for the Servitors, so they can use an ability that damages buildings, so maybe they really want to annoy the opponent. But this is a Generalist Opener going for 2 Space Marines. So he goes for Space Marine spam and he goes for Battle Sister spam. So this is gonna be interesting, I have to say. These Novitiates doing quite a lot of damage, can also now decap this point here. These Space Marines can say something against it. You see these Servitors moving in, running around a little menacingly. But okay, they managed to get the decap, which gives them an advantage. On the downside, they cannot cap at this point, so this is maybe it's more or less equals out in the end. The Novitiates, they deal a lot of damage, but they will also take a lot of damage. But there are some Battle Sisters getting not completely reinforced but quite a lot. So this is gonna be an interesting fight. There's now the second squad of Space Marines coming in. The Scouts can also help a bit. Damage from them is not to be underestimated. I would like to have a reinforce on each of these Space Marines. If they need to fight, you need to reinforce them. Normally you do not want that, but yeah. He has now 3 squads of Space Marines. So this is like the Space Marine spam. And now you normally want to get your points up and then just reinforce them to max and A move. This is actually a well-done strategy. In vanilla even, there were even on the higher tournament levels, Space Marine players that were just using Space Marine spam every game. So this is a lot of Space Marines against a lot of Sisters of Battle, but they didn't got their point yet, so they need to capture it again. He did not get this one, but he gets the middle. So this is in favor for Sisters of Battle because they are faster in building up their points and got a lot of decap. So the economy plays in the favor of these Battle Sisters. They are also now in heavy cover. Space Marines also moving in heavy cover. But they always keep moving. You need to stop moving. If you're moving, your accuracy is a lot lower. So stay there and shoot as long as you can, as much as you can. These guys are now trying to force melee combat, but I think these Battle Sisters also have some really nice melee DPS, but they have a lot less HP, but only cost 35. Yeah, 35 per model, whereas the Space Marines cost 50 per model. You see how fast he is with capturing and getting his points compared to Odourless. Odourless is behind in that, mainly because of the decaps, I guess. But also that, no, he has also dedicated capo squads. So both factions have dedicated capo squads, so this is no downside. The question is, was he so fast capping with only one missionary? That's interesting. This is a fight normally that the Sisters should lose, but the Novitiates do the heavy lifting here, but they also, you see, if they get focused, you can kill them very easily. So this is your first priority target. If you're fighting Novitiates, focus them down. And yeah, you see these Space Marines now prevail, and now they need to turn their attention, yes, to the missionary, and then to this listening post over here. Missionary gets 15 HP. Stays alive for now. But yeah, the capping, I think these scouts were there for quite some time. He has forgot to shift click them. Also, yeah, is late on the listening post building, so this is costing him here, because yes, you have now superior units over here, but you cannot reinforce them as good as you can. Now this listening post getting built. This guy needs to shift clicked over here. This guy needs to be shift clicked over here. Yeah, a lot of just shooty bits here, and first generators being popped down, and now the cannoness will also make an appearance over here, and the cannoness will be the changing point here. Need to decap this. Need to decap this. Yeah, he fights because he needs to, and then you need to turn back and decap this. Yes, very nice, very nice. So there's now still 2 points not kept, whereas his points are kept. It is more or less the same economy now. Okay, now the Space Marines are ahead. This is a nail biter, but I say you, the cannoness will turn this fight because there's nothing that is particularly well suited in fighting commanders. And now you have also the number superiority. You have like 3 squads and a commander against 3 squads and no commander. So he does the right thing, moving away. Maybe wait in this heavy cover for a bit. These scouts are not capping this point, which is a little sad. These scouts, just this one scout just standing here, needs to go over here, capping stuff. Yeah, this is a bad move. This is a bad move. You do not have a commander, and there's probably the cannoness also here. Yeah, and another battle this is squad coming. So the cannoness will kill Space Marines in melee 7 days a week. And now battle sister squad. There's like 3 squads and the cannoness, as I said. So 1 generator, but probably not enough to take up. You need to have another generator probably. These saboteurs just sprinting around probably, yeah, for the listening post over here. And now Odourless is in the defense. This listening post needs to be built up. There you go. Getting now the force commander as an answer. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, cannoness alone is not enough. He needs to have this point upgraded if he wants to have a foothold over here. You have the heavy cover over here, that's good. Scout's doing well going over here. So the saving grace for him is this point in the middle that gives you plus 18, which the enemy does not have. But Futomaki wants to camp here, get this point up, which is a good decision. Getting his points up now as well. How is his tech progression started? Tier 2 now. Tier 2 is not started. He needs another generator that is Odourless. Getting armory, so he wants to double down in the Space Marine spam. He can get another Space Marine squad if he so desires to make this as tier 1 heavy as it could be. Now getting the full squad reinforcements and the force commander, but there's a mines. Oh, there was a mines over here. Or were these grenades? He has no ability to get grenades. But yeah, when Sisters Battle hit tier 2 and Celestians hit the field, there's gonna be dire times for the Space Marines, as Celestians are one of the, for me, the most feared squads, because these are Terminator armor ladies. They have good anti-infantry in as they are good in melee and ranged, and they can get anti-vehicle in with their multi-melters and melter guns. So for me, there's no real way to counter them once they are on the field with a certain amount of numbers. But we will see how this turns out. There's now all the points here. This point will be killed. The force commander going at these novitiates. His novitiates actually survives a smack from the power sword of the force commander. Wow, that's a pretty tanky lady. He gets now this point. Tier 2 is down, this point is upgraded, so probably Celestians for days. Probably, yeah, there they are. These ladies, they are something else. They are now flamers even, so killing Sisters of Battles with flamers, so this is quite the way of doing things. I thought the Sister Battle like flamers, but yeah. There's now even another squad, as I told you, 1, 2, yeah, he is really like in the all tier 1 all in, but these Celestians, and we also have a Prismantine Sanctuary, so we will see the old man making an appearance also at some point, but there's no economy left for it now. He has quite a low economy, but yeah, these Celestians, will they turn into melee? Yes, they will. As I said, they can fight in melee and ranged. There you go, smacking some Space Marines that are not retaliating, they're just looking awesome. They have only like elbows and combat knives. But is Celestian actually getting pushed back? There's so much flamers and Space Marines firing. this is now very interesting. I see a superior, I think. Yes, veteran superior. He needs to get the armory. This is the armory. So he goes now for the... this is not the holy reliquary. This is the armory, basically. You should get infernal pistols as soon as you can, because infernal pistols are absolutely boss. They kill heavy infantry, they kill also light vehicles. And another sync arrow, Jesus Christ. So this series is very cursed. There would be like 4 minutes to go, so this is getting worse and worse with every replay. Oh, this is sad. I really wanted to see how this one would turn out, because this is still very even, I would say. How's the tech progression? There's no tier 2 in sight. He has the resources, so there could be tier 2 momentarily. Started Celestians coming in. What? Only one squad of Celestians. Now heavy boulders. Okay, heavy boulders is a different story. If there are some heavy boulders, I don't think the Space Marines have big of a chance. So this would probably be the slow death push. Afterwards, he is very good at getting back his points over here. This one got kept again. This one will be kept again and probably built up as well. His economy is way lower than the Space Marines, but the Space Marines are very behind in tech. So as I said, these heavy bolters. There are 2 squads with 3 heavy bolters each. One negotiate. Are the Celestians still alive?
We know our place.
Did the Celestians actually die? Looks like it.
Our Emperor gives us strength.
Interesting. Celestians. I was so much talking about the Celestians over here that they didn't do well because of the casters curse. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it for you. This game was also won by Futomaki. So Futomaki wins this series 2-1. Sadly, a very cursed series in the sense that we have a lot of sync errors. This is sad. This would have been probably a good fight in it. Yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully the next series in this group will be without sync errors or only a handful. Yeah, I'm really sad for this. But okay. Yeah, this finishes up the first match in this group C. Next time we will see Kubini against Capriar and see who of those will advance to the winners round and who will go to the losers round. As usual, guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.